Ready? Steady.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. It's just not.
It's got a little funk on the
I don't like
end.
the funk.
I don't know what that is.
Speaking of funk.
Welcome back. We're the Bourbon Junkies. He's Dan. I'm Sean. Tonight, Wild Turkey 12 year.
Let us tell you if we like it or not.
We do. It was like number 3, 4 on our list.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, okay.
I hate it. It's terrible.
Intro. All right, so we got a little Wild Turkey 12 year export. Apparently was Japanese, Korean, and Australian markets.
Oh shit, you're prepared.
Jason
Crap.
told me that.
So
Shout out to the mash and drum.
this bottle was a gift.
It was by an unnamed
He doesn't
gentleman.
want us to say who gave it to us, but it was a gift. So
He's
thank
a beautiful
you, buddy.
soul. So you know who we are, and thank you.
It comes in this beautiful purple box. It is 12 years old. It is 101 proof. And supposedly, so on the back, this is very confusing for me. It says this special release has been carefully selected from the distiller's favorite reserve barreled at lower proof and slowly, whatever. The rest of it's nonsense. Interesting sentence is barreled at lower proof.
Yeah.
Turkey already has like a low entry proof.
Okay.
This
is lower.
I want to know if this is actually lower or if they say barreled at a lower proof because turkey barrels at lower proofs.
From industry standard.
There's like I'm not sure on that.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. They're kerfuffling what's already happening.
Sure.
Like they're just kind of
Are we just pointing out that we have a low entry proof?
creative marketing is what
Yeah.
they're doing at that point in time.
Listen.
They're just pointing out what they're doing on a bottle, and then you think it's different, but it's the same.
If you live in and around Kentucky, this can be purchased at Neat. We know that.
Yeah.
That's what we know.
Shared
So,
Pour had it.
Shared Pour had it online.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
You could have actually had this delivered to you in theory if you lived in like 40 states that they delivered to or something.
Not super cheap, but spoiler alert, it is amazing.
I think if you got it as like a travel exclusive, I think it's pretty reasonable,
yeah.
like 70 or something.
Yeah, if you were in an international airport and then were traveling international and had an ability to buy this, probably worth the pickup. It's pretty good.
I'm damn near about, what's the cheapest international ticket?
We can fly to Canada really cheap.
like 200?
Probably cheap.
Can you buy it one way and buy duty free?
No.
It has to be round.
Yeah, it has to be round
They
trip.
get you like that.
But I don't think you have to technically get on your airplane.
You know what I just realized? It'd be cheaper
get
to
upset
just go
if
to
you do that.
Kentucky.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that's good.
It's not, okay, this is what makes this so interestingly phenomenal. It's not nutty. It's not cinnamon heavy. It's not,
It's too low. I can't really get my nose in there. Need to add a little bit more.
yeah, dude, we haven't drank much of it. It's crazy how bad it is.
It's got cherry in the best
Maraschino.
like level of it. Any more, I think I would almost call it medicinal.
No,
And any less,
too
I would
sugary.
just be like, all right, it's just bourbon.
it's too sugary cherry though. It's a maraschino cherry. It's like the bright red.
The cinnamon's in the background there. Like the Wild Turkey backbone still exists in this product, which I really enjoy. You say no?
I don't think it does. I think that's what's so wild for me.
You don't get any cinnamon in the back.
At some point, no. I think this is Wild Turkey 101.
It reminds me of like cherry cobbler with just a little bit of a cinnamon dusting on it.
Okay, I'm gonna let that one sit. So you know what I would go with before the cinnamon? I'd go with like almost like a cool, great, fantastic oaky funkiness.
It's got brown sugar too for me. Like, you're just sitting there, someone's making candy on the stove. You just smell that sugar melting.
Like in a wood cabin. You know, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
stove has to be like lumber filled.
Oh yeah, and it's like an actual
Yes,
fired
100%,
stove.
yeah.
They're chucking in wood.
Yeah, with a
Just
weird
on a hot
with a
plate.
weird skillet
Oh.
on top of it that they made out of cast iron. This, dude, this might be on the nose the best turkey I've smelt in years.
The actual like split labels. Those were
The Dusties from the 80s and 90s?
yeah, those were probably some of my favorite turkeys I've ever smelled in my life.
I'm with you.
This is up there though. As a modern turkey product, I think this is one of the best noses that has come along in a while.
Everything that's on the nose is on the palate. All the beautiful, sugary, syrupy, cherry, almost like a cotton candy grape, weirdly.
Oh, I don't hate it. I get a little bit of that like that nice green grape.
Yeah,
Like
but sweeter.
yeah.
Like not tart, but sweet. See, but the weird thing is there's zero nuttiness.
No, not at all.
We'll just
Hint of cinnamon.
say there's a hint. We'll like sugar base some cinnamon in there, right? That guy used a lot of salt though. Will you? I said sugar base. I think it's salt base.
Yeah.
Will you get the Russell Single Rick?
No.
I just want to smell it. If this is way better, the secondary on the Russell Single Rick was like 500. Secondary on this was like 250.
See, I get the cinnamon, like it's warming in the finish for me. I actually get a little tingle out of 101 proof, which I don't really expect.
Sure, but it's nice though.
Yeah.
It's like a rye
welcoming.
tingle. It's not like overly ethanol-y. It's none of that. It's like a nice baking spiced. Dude, the nose on that
a monster.
is phenomenal. If you smell the Russell's is far more on brand.
Regular 101. No, I'm good. Wow. Wow. Wow.
All right, so you want to talk about this compared to?
Nah, I don't actually.
Oh, this is lemony. Oh, think lemon and smell that. It's so citrusy comparatively. That's citrus, and this is like the red, nice, beautiful, sweet,
I guess.
cherry fruitiness.
That
I agree
has
with
so much Wild Turkey nuttiness on it. It does have that like lemongrass note
Yes.
in there. It's a little refreshing, but nowhere near as sweet as the 12-year is.
I feel like in the summertime, me and a bottle of Wild Turkey 101 could have a good time.
Yeah, if I hadn't already had this.
Well, we can't replace this easily. This is $25 at every store in the world.
Shared pour, we didn't.
I think it's gone. I think it's sold out.
What is interesting is actually coming back.
You didn't drink that, did you?
No.
That's hilariously different.
Coming
I wouldn't
back,
guess same
I got
distillery.
a tiny bit of waxiness on the 12-year. Just a little hint. There's like I said, the backbone of Wild Turkey is still in there, but
No, that's an old label. I just realized that. That's
Yeah.
not even the new label 101. I have to know if this Wild Turkey 12-year purple is better than Russell's Single Rick, which was far more expensive on secondary and retail.
oh no, I think I need a little bit more for that comparison.
That bottle's just empty at the end of the review. How long did it take? 30 minutes. It's gone. Okay, oh.
The Single Rick did smell and taste good. We just hated the price
Oh
tag on
no,
it.
but okay.
Trade you.
I just want to say a comparison. Actually, I want you to smell them, then I want to say the comparison. This is Russell Single Rick.
Obviously.
Well, but they don't know.
That actually smells better aged for me.
Yeah. Okay, can I give you a comparison though from a nose?
There's something a lot funkier
Yes.
on the Russell's Rick than there is on the 12. There's that like Wild Turkey
Funk.
where this
Dusty
just
funk
feels like just really, really sweet version of
This reminds me of like an E.H. Taylor product.
that. Oh.
When you compare the two. Not when you
Yeah.
don't, but when you compare these, the Russell Single Rick and this, I get the fruitiness that you get out of a
like a
single
small
barrel.
batch,
or,
yeah.
or something like that. Like a relatively, like a nice Buffalo Trace note. Fruitiness on this. This is like darker French toasty, waffle syrupy, dusty, funky. This is like a funky bottle.
You
whiskey.
could convince me that is an E.H. Taylor small batch.
And you know why?
Easy.
It's because when you and I think turkey, we think 101 and rare breed.
Uh-huh.
In those, this is so off profile. All right, grade. Great. Okay, let's say how much did you pay for it? Let's do that. Because this is a better how much did you pay bottle.
150.
I think that's completely fair. I'd probably pay $200 for that.
Really? I could probably be persuaded to go to like 175, but
Can I tell you why? Because I think I paid $200 for a father-son.
Oh,
And that's better.
I think that's better.
That
Yeah.
slaps the shit out
this
of father-son.
this is fantastic. That's probably one of my favorite turkey products I've had in a while. being honest,
And
like,
the rare breed non-chill
honest.
filtered and father-son were great.
Yeah.
Honest. Turkey's been on a freaking...
tear.
Hey, can we stop with the travel exclusive shit yet though?
No.
Because wasn't father-son... Holy moly.
Travel exclusive.
Rare breed non-chill filter travel exclusive,
Mm-hmm.
father-son travel exclusive, and can you put the good whiskey here for not $250? Because this is like $70. Do you know how much the non-chill filter was in duty free?
That was like 60, wasn't
$40.
it? 40?
$40.
Oh.
And then the father-son was $60.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm thinking.
And this is $250 here. So this is what you gave us for $250. And then Campari just said, let's send this and that and that. The other ones we loved. We've already killed a father-son. Just gotta buy a plane ticket, I guess. Dude, Delta Airlines and Turkey working together these days, huh? That's crazy. It's
yeah.
an S plus. I pay $200.
If you're
for
in
it.
a bar, I'd probably pay like 30, 35
Yeah,
for a
100%,
pour.
yeah.
And then like 150, 175 for a bottle. That's amazing.
It's great whiskey for real. It is. It's phenomenal.
Drink responsibly.
do that.
What the actual F, dude?
But how cool is this when you compare them? Because this is dusty whiskey.
It does. It's got that weird, like heavy oil funk that this doesn't have.
If we had this in a blind from Sprague's, we'd be like, that's dusty turkey.
Yeah.
Because
this I didn't drink that, but this to me feels like it drinks lighter.
Yeah, refreshing,
like
fruity.
That has way more like that heavy,
Dark.
funky, like you said, syrupy notes on it.
This reminds me of French toast, like a heart, like because French toast is like heavy butter, heavy syrup, powdered sugar, happiness,
Yeah.
diabetes, all those things.
I get that fruit compote up top.
That turkey 12 year is one of the greatest fucking things that they have ever done in the past like 10 years.
Yeah, that's wild.
This is a bunker bottle.
Yeah.
Fully. I didn't touch shit. I want everybody to know that. It was me moving my hand off the table, apparently, that did it.
Well, I'm leaning on it, so when you apparently were leaning on it too, so like just enough. Well,
dude, for real?
I'm surprised nothing broke
That's
there.
a bunker bottle. This is not, but that's a bunker bottle. This is a bunker bottle if you got a lot of money for sure, but
Ugh, I don't know.
because it's dusty, and someday it'll be cool, like really cool.
Yeah.
Because turkey will change again.
Or you can just have any Russell's pick and just call the single Rick.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it is.
Yeah. Pitter patter, let's get at her, or whatever that saying is.
Hey, there you go.
That's what that reminded me of when you did that.